Work on the collection is in progress. The craftswomen plan to embroider more than 200 pysanky, a type of Ukrainian Easter eggs, in small and large sizes.
Наприклад, таку писанку.
For example, I can make such a pysanka in one day, but this one took a week.
The most difficult was to make a pysanka for President Biden. The tree of life and the colors of the American flag is embroidered on it. This is an ancient symbol that means harmony, the connection of the past with the future. They also had to work real hard on this pattern, Ludmila says.
І бачите, яке воно багато гілками і квітами.
See how rich it is with branches and flowers, because the USA is a big country. There are a lot of states, many nationalities, peoples, and they all get along on this tree, and not just get along, but flourish. This is a democratic country.
The pysanka for well-known British politician Boris Johnson is embroidered with the Slavic guardian goddess, Berегиня.
Оце берегиня.
This is Zaporizhzhia. He opened her arms over our cities and villages and covered them with these wings, closing them from Russian rockets and bombs.
The base for pysanka is made of foam, and then embroidered fabric is glued onto it. Patterns are embroidered using traditional Ukrainian technique, kachalachka, which is similar to satin embroidery. Only natural threads are used, Ludmila Harmash says.
For example, I use different colors or threads, and the two pysanky already look different. This moment of creativity is very interesting to play with colors, and it brings great pleasure.
The collection of pysanky is created by more than 20 women from Zaporizhzhia. From the first day of the Russian full-scale war against Ukraine, they became volunteers. They helped doctors to nurse the wounded soldiers in a military hospital. Then, a year ago, they began to embroider in order to distract themselves from the horrors of war. Once they were embroidering a rushnik towel together, but the work had to be postponed for a while. And when they resumed the work, they saw that rushnik was covered in red spots, as if in blood. They could not wash the spots off. Олена Шевчук says.
Ми всі бачимо такий символізм нашої Запорізької області.
We see a symbolism in this. Our Zaporizhzhia region is being covered with this blood in the temporarily occupied territories by Russians. But anyway, we finished it. You can see very good words embroidered on it, and we believe that the sun of freedom will definitely rise over Zaporizhzhia very soon, and our region will blossom.
The liberation of the Zaporizhzhia region from the Russian invaders depends on the Ukrainian military and their commander-in-chief Valerii Zaluzhnyi, the craftswomen say. Pysanky were embroidered, and an old amulet, a motanka doll, was made for him. Her clothes are green. She has the emblem of the General Staff of Ukraine and the inscription "Save the Armed Forces of Ukraine."
Мотанку йому зробила. От зараз покажу.
I made a motanka for him to keep the commander safe. I'll show you. You see, such an amulet is embroidered here because Zaluzhnyi is our commander-in-chief of all military branches, and this is an old symbol, a symbol that protects the hearth.
Pysanky for President Andrzej Duda have already been handed over to Poland. The rest of the addressees will receive Easter gifts in the coming days, and the main part of the collection for the Easter holiday will be exhibited in Zaporizhzhia churches. Reported by Pavlo Shtermach, Oleg Pritikin, Boris Yakovenko, UATV News.